I don't know why Nigerians are the easiest people to deceive. In as much as I understand that the most intelligent brains on earth are Nigerians, you all will also agree with me that the most gullible and dumbest of creatures can also be found in Nigerians. Yes, now, how can Nigerians be this fooled over and over and again, and yet every time you are told the same lie they've told you in the past, you celebrate it? On what ground? What news is this one that is making the rounds? People are jubilating, celebrating that Port Harcourt refinery has commenced operation. I don't get it. I've seen one or two persons over the medias few days now celebrating, giving credit to Bola Ahmed Tinubu that the haters will not appreciate that. Port Harcourt refinery begins operation. Is that a news? Did that start today? Port Harcourt refinery has continuously begins operation since 2015. In case you forgot, let me show you this. Fuel importation to reduce as Port Harcourt and Warri refineries begins operation. This was announced on September 2nd, 2015, shortly after Muhammadu Buhari took charge of affairs. And it was an applaud. People were applauding him, say, yes, the Messiah is here. We said it. Just barely few months into power, one refinery has commenced operation. And I said then, I told people then, if that refinery commenced operation by September, whereas Buhari just took power in May, please give the credit to Jonathan. Maybe he has almost finished the job. Little did I know that it was all lies then. That refinery never worked. Then again, we were told that the Port Harcourt and Warri refineries have resumed production of fuel. This was said by Kachuku, and he made this announcement on April 25th, 2016. As I'm saying it, I'm displaying it. I guess you are seeing it on the screen. Odalo is not the one cooking the story. And then again, in 2023, by 21st of December, we were told that Port Harcourt refinery recommences operation after years of shutdown. This was also celebrated again. This was in December 2023. Then come March 2024, on the 15th of March, this very year, we were told again that 450,000 barrels of crude has been supplied to the Port Harcourt refinery and the operations will begin in April. This announcement was made on the 15th of March 2024. Now, in November 2024, people are celebrating, having been told that the Port Harcourt refinery has resumed again. Because it's a refinery that keep resuming. See, Nigerians, when we go wise, as far as Odalo is concerned, Nigerians will believe, Nigerians will know when any refinery in Nigeria commence operation depending on the price of petrol pump price. The petroleum pump price should tell Nigerians if refinery in Nigeria has resumed operation. Call it the Port Harcourt refinery, call it the Warri refinery, call it the Dangote refinery. As much as the pump price is very high, no refinery in Nigeria is functioning. Because their reasons is that cost of importation, dollar exchange, forex rate, landing cost and all of that is the reason why we are buying fuel more expensive. So if fuel is being produced locally by any of this refinery, the pump price should indicate that. Only then can Nigerians say, okay, we are now producing fuel. Not this nonsense they tell you every now and then. They just tell you on the news and you celebrate, and a few days later, it's being swept away, and nobody goes back to say, we were told last week that this refinery is working, and we are not getting the effect. Nigerians don't know how to ask questions. You don't even remember what they've told you yesterday. Is it not recently I read that the federal government of Nigeria said they've saved over 20 trillion naira from subsidy? I mean $20 billion. Over $20 billion from subsidy. The same government that is currently out to get a loan of $2.2 billion out there. And nobody is asking questions. See, the worst thing you can ever do to yourself as a Nigerian is to take what your government says seriously. Yes, now, with all the evidence I have in my disposal, I stand to be corrected. They lie a lot. They don't tell the citizens what is true. Everything they tell you is always the opposite of reality. And for you that are celebrating, thinking that Tinubu have come to disappoint those that believe he will fail, I laugh at you. We did not wish Tinubu to fail, because if Nigeria fail, we suffer it. But we know he cannot pass. See, you don't give what you don't have. From the smell of mess, we know how the shit go be. During his campaign, it was written all over him that this man have nothing to offer. So that's why when they bring out news like this, his supporters project it and want it to fly. Is it the news we want to see or the effect? Nigerians want to see the effect, not the news. Enough of this news.